Oi, oi. So, as promised, today we're gonna talk about the colors, and this is why I put on a color apart from my usual black, because today I'm joyful. Yes, I am usually wearing black, all black everything, as is also my branding. So let's dive into it and see what am I trying to communicate with that. Color psychology. What is that colors communicate to us? Colors do affect how we act on subconscious level, how we feel also on subconscious level, and they can really change our actions, aka our behaviors. And it is a big thing in psychology and even bigger thing in business. So if you're not using your color strategy correctly, we're about to change that. Colors have a big influence. If you don't know, then colors are the first thing that people will notice in your work. There's a lot of studies that shown that around like 90% of people will just make a snap decision based just solely on the color of something that is presented to them. So this is why if you're going to the bar and there's tons of girls, and you're a man for example, and there's tons of girls, you'll be immediately drawn to the one wearing red. And this is why girls tend to wear red if they want to get some attention. But few facts about color that you may not know about. The first color that we distinguish after being born is the color red. Probably because there's a lot of blood around. But most liked color among everybody around the world is blue. Also mine. People who are rather cold, they prefer warm tones. And people who are hot prefer cool tones. Shocking, I know. Florals for spring. Oh. And fun fact for all the photographers, the lower the saturation of the subject, the more likely it is for a person to enjoy what they're seeing. So if you were starting as a photographer with like having this saturation slider all the way up, bring it back down. People will enjoy your work way more. What is color exactly? Let's actually start with that. What is a color? Color is a property possessed by the object. Each object reflects or emits the light and is producing a different sensations to the eyes. Objects reflect the light in different ways, in different wavelengths, which we recognize as color. Our brain is reading those wavelengths and creates a visual representation of what that wavelength is by different color. Colors have different wavelengths, and this is how we also, especially you will see it if you're doing videos or color grading videos, because that is really helpful when you know your colors and their wavelengths. Color properties help us to distinguish and define color, and this is something that helps you with your editing process, and you know how to use those colors in your editing to bring or tone up or tone down certain stuff to make things pop. Hue is an actual color or a combination of colors like red, yellow, orange. Value is how light or dark the color is. So it's all tints and shades. Chroma points to the color's intensity. Let's give you an example. I've prepared 12 colors that you can use for your branding or for your photography to inflict a certain emotions and help your photography grow into a certain emotion that you want to bring with your branding. Also a video on the branding to understand how you can communicate your brand and how you can use this video, which is about color psychology, in your branding. Linked in here or here. Okay, let's start with color red. Red represents excitement, energy, and passion, courage, and attention. And a lot of times, industry that would use color red are entertainment and food industry and sports, also fire protection and children products. Color red is used to stimulate, is used to create an action, it's used to draw attention to something, and it's used to let you know that you need to be cautious. And it's also used to encourage. And this is the number one color that stimulates you to change behaviors. So, for example, if you want people to click on or buy anything, this is why all the sales signs in the shops or online are in red, because it is the color most likely to change your behavior and make you buy something. Orange. The color orange is optimistic, it's adventurous, it's creative, it's fun. It's mostly used in art, also entertainment, fun to use it in food industries, also sports industry use it, and apparently transportation as well. And color orange makes also similar to red, it's a way to stimulate fun and excitement and draw attention towards things. It's all about expressing freedom. It's not as intense as red, but it's fun and it's quirky and it's joyful. And also yellow. Yellow is the color of enthusiasm. It's the color of positivity, happiness, and opportunities. Highly used in food industries, in travel, leisure, and also transportation. Also, it's on the warm tones. That means it stimulates, energizes. It has the purpose to awake a certain awareness and bring attention towards something. But it also encourages relaxation. Doesn't relax, but it encourages your state of relaxation. Green, but like not dark green, lime green. Okay, think lime. Indicates growth, harmony, fertility, kindness, and dependability. This color is really highly used in any entertainment, leisure, education, alternative energy industry. Lime green is all about just restoring energy, but it's also fun, promoting growth, it's establishing that growth, it enables the growth. The Kelly green, which is a darker green, this is a green that promotes safety, harmony, stability. You use it when you want to communicate that you're reliable and balanced. And this is why a lot of banks, real estate, non-profit organizations, farming, and all the proper educational institutions using dark Kelly green. Like, for example, Lloyd's Bank. This color communicates relax, balance, stability, possession, and it encourages, but in a calm way. A sky blue, which is the light blue, a bit darker than this one. It communicates freedom, it communicates self-expression, it's trustworthy, it's wisdom, it's joy. It is used highly in marketing, in communication. Twitter, for example. Twitter is the best example how you can communicate in a joyful way, quickly, in fun, and you can express yourself. And this is why Twitter has that kind of a color, because it resonates with its brand, what the brand is all about. Also, technology and aerospace are using this color in their branding. This color is used to draw attention, to inspire trust. And this is why I've chosen that color for today. It suggests precision and communicates consciously. And it also stimulates productivity. Royal blue, which is the dark blue, the navy blue. This color is, well, a bit royal. It builds trust, but it's a deep, deep trust. Responsibility, honesty, loyalty, that feeling of inner security. And a lot of time used in finance, security, technology, healthcare, and accounting, because it builds that trust. It is known for reducing stress. It's known for create that feeling of calmness, because its sense of security creates order. It creates order. Purple or violet, it's all about the mystery, spiritual awakening. It's all about compassion, imagination, and true royalty. If you think about the church, like Christian church or any monarchy, a lot of times they will communicate themselves by having a purple or violet clothing, and it is because this color is very psychic, humanitarian, and it is highly used in religion because it inspires, it encourages creativity, it's different, creates the impression of luxury, and it's like a combined wisdom and power. This color, it's about being into it. So a lot of luxury brands use color violet, purple in their communication strategies. Pink. Pink is all about compassion, but also playfulness and joy and quirkiness and admiration, but also can be seen as immature. And this is why it's also mostly used in children's industries, children healthcare, women's products, beauty, and fashion. It communicates energy, increase our pulse, motivate action, fascinates, but also encourages creativity. Brown. So color brown is reliable, it's stable, it's honest, it's comforting, it's the color of the nature of the ground, it's safe. This is why a lot of times color brown is used in agriculture industries, legal, and sometimes in food as well. Constructions and transportation, like, I don't know, UPS at the early stage. It's used to communicate stabilization, imply a common sense, because the ground, like we see the ground, you know what that is, you know what it does, but also can stimulate suppressing emotions, so watch out for this. It creates a sense of warmth. Gray. Gray is neutral but practical. It's conservative, formal, but quiet. It is mostly used not as a prime color, but more like a background to the other colors. It's used across all industries. Again, mostly as a background, not a primary color, just because it creates a sense of composure, depress energy. So it's like, you don't want that in your branding, right? Just for your own branding, just be that color gray, because then you'll be taken down on energy. It's timeless. What it communicates is sureness, I would say. Is that even a word? And then we have the color black, which is something that I use in my branding across any of my platforms and in my color schemes in my photography. It's about power, control, authority, discipline, and elegance and luxury. It is used in any industries, but I would say it is highly used in luxury brands, because it's the colors that has to intimidate a little bit. It's the color that radiates authority, distinguish anything else from itself. It's associated with a little bit of mystery, but it can create fear. And it also can hide some feelings. And I've chosen that color for my branding, well, because it just really fits my brand. Again, if you want to know about branding, go back to my other video. Color psychology is a study of how colors affect our perception of things. And choosing your right color for your branding is essential in the long run. And of course it can change with your brand and how your brand will be changing. So don't think that one set color will never change. But it will help you communicate your branding message to your audience, and it will help you to establish yourself among potential clients. And it will help you for your clients to understand who you are as a brand. So which colors are you going to choose for your branding? Let me know in the comments below, and please subscribe to my channel. Also, I just want to quickly let you know there's a bunch of links underneath, so if you want to ever shop my gear or just have a look what gear I am using, feel very free to do so. And I also added a little bit for myself, so few of you asked me about my Amazon wish list, so I finally did it. And if you want to reward me in any way from that list, please do so. I'll be very happy to receive anything from you, and also what I would like to do by any received items from that list, I would create a personal video that I would put on my YouTube with all of the unboxing, and you would challenge me to creatively show that item on my channel. Okay, let me know in the comments below, subscribe, and click on any links that you might be interested. See you next time.